Hello and welcome to my channel. Trust that if you're here to receive a message in its right time. This is a timeless reading. That being said, let's get started. In the pre-shuffle, I was seeing a new chapter, seeing the Fool, the Emperor and the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles, which to me speaks about a new dynamic of balance and harmony, whether that be with another person or with yourself. Your masculine and feminine energies coming together. But with that said, let's get into the reading and see what comes out. Okay, to start off, we will go with your overall energy. One significator, please. Okay, got the Ten of Pentacles. This is good energy to start with. Overall, could be focusing on your stability, on your home life, family, cultivating long-term structures. Let's see what comes out in the challenge, or I'm sorry, in the environment. It's the environment surrounding you. Got the Queen of Wands. This is an energy of passion. Could be that a lot of things are seeming to come to you right now. There could be, you could really be feeling like you're sitting on a seat of authority and stability in your life, and you can make decisions and act from a place that you feel like is self-empowered at this point. I'm curious what your challenge is. Okay. Challenge is the Knight of Wands. So this card has to do with action. It could be essentially feeling like a lot of things are coming together right now. Could be looking at the fruits of your labor and admiring the work, admiring the things that have come to fruition up to this point. And with the Knight of Wands being in the challenge, it could be that there's something being asked of you in terms of how to move forward from here. Whether that be a new project, something to build upon and maintain what has already been created here. So let's keep going with this. Yeah. In what you don't see but need to be aware of is the Eight of Pentacles. So there's more work to be done here. The feeling I'm getting from this is like, don't just sit on your spoils for too long. It seems like there's a call toward the masculine energy of doing and completing something new or starting something new. There's work ahead to be done. And it's very well and good to enjoy. You should enjoy the fruits of your labor and success. However, it's just about not getting caught in that, because how how did you get to this place in the first place? How did you get to the point where you could enjoy the fruits of your labor and sort of just survey the land and sit in your seat of power and authority? And it looks like there's something that needs to be maintained here in order for it to be persistent. For the advice is the star. So I think there's an intuitive sense. It's like a cycle is completed. Something people could be admiring you. People could be approaching you with various things. And I think there's a certain amount of discernment that needs to happen with regards to how to move forward and where to put your energy into the next thing that appears. And you're going to know this by tuning into yourself. With the star, it's about what is most aligned for us. What do we feel most connected to when we check in with ourselves? What is the most exciting thing to do? And we understand this through the inner work, through the process of tuning in to what our intuition has to say about the options in front of us. I feel like you know what you need to do. Yeah. And the outcome, you get the Ten of Cups. This is very good energy. This is good. I feel like staying the course here, doing whatever you need to do right now to take action on the thing that feels most aligned that's appeared in your life, or will appear if it hasn't appeared already, is going to lead to a perfected outcome. With the Ten of Pentacles, we're starting with the Ten of Pentacles, we're ending with the Ten of Cups. Like, this is building the life that you want to see for yourself. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Now there's work to be done, but that work also won't feel like work, you know, with Eight of Pentacles and the Star. Like, this type of work is, yeah, it's work, but it doesn't feel like it because it's so aligned with what we actually desire for our lives and how we want to be spending our energy. Okay, let's clarify your reading. Let's grab a clarifier for the Ten of Pentacles in your overall energy. Yeah, okay. Did get the Nine of Wands, which, I mean, this is the completion. This is like, something's been finished. Something's been finished, and it could feel very good. Could be getting, yeah. Queen of Wands is being clarified by the Sun. I mean, having a good time over there, aren't you? I mean, this is exciting. Some really important things have come to a point of completion and illumination in your life, and I think that's incredible. And, you know, don't stop here. Use this momentum that you've built, that you've been building, to continue to build upon that. Yeah. Yeah. So we're getting the Eight of Cups clarifying the Knight of Wands and the challenge, which The Eight of Cups is about moving forward. It's about evolving. Yes, leaving something behind. When a cycle is completed, and we're meant to really begin the new chapter, right? This process of evolution is constantly unfolding, and we're constantly being asked to utilize what energy we have to continue this process of evolution. And I think from what I'm seeing here, there's a lot that was learned. There's a lot to be proud of. And you're meant to take what you've learned from the success of the past here and apply it to something new. Apply it to something that might feel a little bit uncomfortable and a little bit unfamiliar, but it's not something that you would be presented with if it wasn't something that you could handle, and if it wasn't something that was relevant to your life, especially with the star here. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles in what you're not aware of, but should be aware of. Got the Five of Pentacles. I feel like there's something physically present that needs tending to right now that might not be getting the attention and awareness that it needs from you in order to continue the journey that you're on. It feels like there's something, there's something kind of languishing in your field. So it's like a plant that is not getting watered and is starting to wilt. Now, that's not to say it's all in despair, but at the same time, it needs you to turn toward it and water it. The garden needs nurturing. Pulled a couple more cards on that Five of Pentacles, and I got the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. There's something that requires nurturing, and for you to fight for it a little bit, so that it doesn't languish and wilt and, for lack of a better term, just extinguish itself. Let's get clarified for the star in your advice. Yep. Knight of Wands again. Clarifying the star. What feels like aligned action. I see the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It really feels like you know what this is, and for some reason, your energy and attention has been diverted away from it, intentionally or unintentionally. It does look like that you've completed a big cycle and there is a lot to be proud of and excited about. But there's this one thing that really needs your attention right now that you could be very aware of and know that it is part of, a path of evolution for you, and not be taking action. So check in with yourself about what that might be. But, seeing the Ten of Cups in the outcome, following this advice, it's a very worthwhile pursuit to put in whatever effort and whatever action needs to be put in order to remedy this situation. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, or the Ten of Cups outcome. Okay, you've got the Lovers. Clarifying the Ten of Cups. To me, I mean, this definitely could be a relationship that needs tending to. The Lovers to me also speaks about the choices that we make and breaking free and feeling agency over our own choices. You can see in this card they have there's this like snake that they're fighting, and there's a chain being broken in the process of slaying the snake, and there could be there's some sort of chain that needs to be broken right now. And there's true freedom that lies beyond that. Overall, I'm seeing, again, you have all of the capacity that you need to take charge, to take the action that you need to take, possibly leave something behind. Something that you're aware of needs nurturing. Could be a relationship. It's a general reading. It could be a task or project that needs your attention. And don't get lost in counting your spoils at this point. Your energy is still needed elsewhere. And I'm seeing very, very, very good outcomes for you as long as you turn toward whatever this thing is for you that needs to be tended to. But I do see that it needs pretty immediate attention from you, or it faces the possibility of full extinguishing. But it is totally within your power to put in the action necessary to save this situation here. Okay, I think we'll leave the reading there. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this message resonated for you, please feel free to like the video, and I will see you next time.